What's good, my people? What's good, my people? It's your boy Dev back with another video. And yes, sirski, we got a Game 7. But before we preview this Game 7, I need you to sub to my channel at Break It Down Dev. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button to my boy Jackson Kruger Sports channel. Like the video, but let's get it. So we'll be going over all of the games in the series, and then we'll hit that Game 7 in my previews and predictions for that. But to start it off, the end of Game 6 was amazing, and having that scrum going into Game 7, I love to see that energy by both teams, letting you know that they wanted to put everything on the line just for this moment in this Game 7. All that matters truly is Game 7. So they just came off a double overtime game, so I know both teams are going to be a little fatigued, maybe a little tired, making a few more substitutions earlier into the game just to let the players get their legs back under them. But let's get back to Game 1. So let's start with Game 1. So Game 1, the Celtics won 112-94. Nobody on the Raptors looked good other than Kyle Lowry. He had 17 points. That's not even all that amazing. That's not his best game. But no one on the Raptors looked good. The Celtics came out and smacked them. They had 5 players score over 13 points. And we got to see that Marcus Smart was a big factor in that win, or in their adjustment to losing Gordon Hayward. Game 2, the Celtics won again, 102-99. It was a big game from Jason Tatum. He scored 34. The Raptors played a lot better, having 5 players score over 16 points. Fred had 19. Pascal had 17. But the Raptors just didn't have anything to slow down Jason Tatum, throwing every different type of defense at him and leaving other players open where Kemba Walker could take over and Jaylen Brown could knock down shots to give him that 3-point victory. In Game 3, the Raptors came out with a narrow victory, 104-103. OG hit that 3-point buzzer beater that really sparked the Raptors back into the series and gave them life. You could tell, that whole fourth quarter, everyone thought that the Celtics were going to win. Even I bet ESPN's predictor had the Raptors at a 0.1% chance to win that game later in, with 15 seconds left. Kyle Lowry had 31, Fred VanVleet had 25, and they looked better, and you could tell that they changed their defense up and figured out a way to spark their offense to score a lot more points. Game 4, the Raptors won again, 100-93. Their defense really locked in this game. Marcus Smart only had 8 points. Jaylen Brown had 14 points, while Pascal was scoring 23. Serge Ibaka off the bench had a very nice game, knocking down easy jump shots, pick and pop jump shots, finishing with 18 points. Fred had 17, so he was feeling it again, and Fred is a big part in the series. If he doesn't play well, then the Raptors won't play well. Game 5, the Celtics won 111-89. The Raptors only scored 11 points in the first quarter, and after that, the game was over. You could tell Jaylen Brown finished with 27. Pascal only had 10 points. Kyle Lowry only had 10 points, so it was really over from that. They got to figure out a few other lineups, throw Matt Thomas in, throw Boucher, I think that's his name, in, and just to get them running, just to see if they could find something out to figure out that defense. Game 6, the Raptors just won. That was the game last night. The Raptors won 125 to the Celtics 122. That was the 2 overtime games. Kyle Lowry had 33 points in this game. He knocked down 3 big 3-pointers in that fourth quarter, really propelling them to get to that overtime where they could keep the game close and find a way to sneak a win out. He played both overtimes with 5 fouls, and the Celtics were going after him, trying to get the hot man for the Raptors off the court, and Kyle Lowry to get him to commit a silly foul or a careless reach in or something like that to get him out the game, but they couldn't get him to commit that turnover or that mistake on the defensive side. He's 3-0 in Game 7s, so that means he's going to come out and ball. I would assume, I would expect. I know a majority of those games, or all of those games, were with Kawhi, but he's showing in this year's playoffs that he's not a Robin, and he needs a Batman to carry him to the finals or carry him through the playoffs. But let's get into my prediction. So before the series started, I had a playoff preview on this channel for the Celtics and Raptors, and I had the Raptors winning in 7. And after watching this series, a lot of people and a lot of the media is having the Celtics win this series. But after their collapse from winning the first 2 games and letting the Raptors sneak back into this this series, winning those next 3, winning 3 and 4, and then coming out in game 5 with a little bit more energy. I just don't know if they missed their opportunity to knock the Raptors off. The Raptors are hot. They're feeling themselves. They're the defending champions, so they know what it takes. Kyle Lowry is dominating. If Fred VanVleet can have an alright game, I see them coming out with this victory. Pascal has to show out. I know that Jason Tatum is going to cook in this game. Last game he really didn't he didn't have the best game. I know he's been averaging more than 20 points in this series, but we need him to have a dominant 30-point game. Kyle Lowry is going to have a good game for the Celtics as well. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. Let me know if you think the Celtics will win, but I do have the Raptors winning this game in a defensive battle. I think the Raptors will be able to pull it out. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. Tell me in the comments if you got the Celtics. Tell me in the comments if you got the Raptors in a blowout or in a tight victory. Thanks for watching my video. Go subscribe to my channel at Break It Down Dev. Subscribe to my boy Jackson's channel at Jackson Kruger Sports. Like the video for me. Share the video with any fans of the Raptors or Celtics. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay easy.